Did not expect to be going live with this at this time. We basically thought that there was something going on. We heard about it. We talked about comparing Donald Trump to the mayor of San Juan and all the kind of the contradictions that have been going on for both parties. But right now, we decided to switch gears because of the situation going on here with the Mandalay Bay shooter here. There's so much information coming in, but I'm just trying to look at. I'm looking at everything here myself because I only have myself here to rely on. I don't exactly know, everything that's going on at the moment. But they're saying there's people saying that there's shooting coming from the top of a building. There's shooting coming from inside of a building. There's all kinds of other stuff. It just so happened that tonight I was making multiple Shame on News videos, and I was literally just sitting here editing video for Trump and San Juan and some of the contradictions we've seen in the media, whether it be from the right or the left. Both have lied. Well, mostly the left has lied. The right has kind of been dickish, to say the least. But so I was sitting here making all these videos, trying to make all these points, make sure I was accurate in what I was kind of criticizing, with what they're doing. And the fact of the matter is, while I'm sitting here doing this, I'm going through everything, and I'm seeing all this stuff about maybe a shooter, and I'm like, okay, whatever, but I'll just keep an eye on that. And then it just starts blowing up, and the scanner reports are coming in all over the place. Videos are up on Twitter now. There's people in the stairwells. I guess they're saying there's shots fired kind of all over the place. Now it looks like there's lots of injuries. And, it looks like there's cops looking for these guys. You can hear some of the cops whispering right now on the, on the radio, the way they're speaking. They're speaking as if they're stalking, or they're themselves on stairwells. Just a crazy sort of situation right now, a terrible one. I don't know what the hell exactly is going on, but I wanted to talk about all this stuff in San Juan and all this other stuff. But because of this happening right now, I just wanted to come on with this because I don't exactly know what's going on, but it just seems like it's the most important thing right now. So I can't really. It's in the middle of doing this Trump thing, and this is awful. This is gross, man. This is not. I don't want to be doing this. I wish I could go back to just talking about, comparing, what San Juan's doing, what the Teamsters are doing, what Trump said versus all this other stuff. I want to go back to doing that, but instead here I am, and we're talking about some kind of active shooter situation. Las Vegas police issued the warning in a Twitter post that telling people to avoid the area around the Mandalay Bay casino on the Strip due to reports of an active shooter. And it's still investigating right now, but I'm telling you, from what I'm hearing on the scanners, it is wild. Hospitals are at capacity from what I understand already. They're not really talking about that yet in the media and the press. We're talking about hospitals are at capacity, multiple injuries. And we're really not getting much more information other than that right now. So I'm just waiting here to see if some more information comes in. Because I was telling people what I was working on for a video, and I was going to put out this 5 to 10 minute video that I thought was going to be very well done. It's going to take me an hour to edit it. But now that this is happening, people kept messaging me, so I just kept going ahead and I just decided to go ahead and just start talking about this. Trying to go to Twitter now because a lot of stuff coming from Twitter. everybody's talking about OJ. OJ's going back to prison and all this crap. Let me type in, let's search Mandalay Bay here. This is crazy. Let's see what this is. Okay, there's an ambulance arriving. Trying to see what the report is. The city's police force is looking into reports of at least one person with a gun near Mandalay Bay Casino. We know that. And that's so far as the lone news that we know. Right now it just says investigating reports. The incident is at least two separate locations, they're saying. 2 separate locations. That's breaking news coming in 26 minutes ago. 2 different, separate locations. Police believe they have some suspects pinned down on the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay and a suspect in an RV parked down the street. So those could just be people detained out of suspicion. Alright, well, I'm still looking to see if there's any other new stuff that's coming out here. And right now I don't see it yet. If anybody's got anything, you can tweet it to me. I'm trying to see if the hashtag is trending yet, but I don't see the hashtag trending just yet. I'm trying to figure out if there's something new. I'm looking for it, but right now it looks like it's the New York. It may possibly be, and this is completely random information. Don't know if this is real. Don't know if it's true. Reports that maybe the New York casino in Vegas was the SUV with suspicious wires in the valet. That doesn't, officers moving in, but that doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that guy has anything to do with it. It could be some guy with a laptop leeching off a power supply nearby or something. You don't know what that means. Officers in Vegas reporting on the scanner that there will be a lot of people being transported to hospitals in the back of pickup trucks. So this is not good. That's not good. Obviously, I didn't, initial reports and stuff, didn't really believe anything. The only thing you could really go on was the hospital saying the fact that hospitals were at capacity or whatever they were saying. Trying to see if I can get my scanner updated here. What I don't understand is why mine didn't alert me the way I wanted it to when this whole thing started. I wanted to just do news about Trump and San Juan today and compare the notes. And honestly, I didn't think I was going to be doing this. This is crazy. I mean, another terrible, stupid idiot incident. And who knows why or what. Again, the police telling people to avoid Las Vegas, obviously. See if I can get a couple other news sources here. See if I can follow a Las Vegas news channel. Fox 5 in Las Vegas could be one. A couple other ones. Let's see if we got any more news out there. Okay, a Las Vegas hospital reports it is taking in several people with gunshot wounds as police pursue the shooter. Oh, this is terrible. There was a festival there. Okay, so I didn't realize that. I'm getting tweeted and told by people that there was a festival going on there. Here's an image. This is horrible. Like, some people look like they're sort of... Some people could be playing... I don't know, playing injured, trying to stay down, maybe. Some people trying to run away. I don't know if this must be outside. These people kind of doing the right thing here. This hopefully maybe steel grating here. I don't know. I don't know exactly we don't know again what's 100% going on. A lot of people are hurt though. It's got to be that a lot of people are hurt. Based on, communications from the hospital saying, we're going to go ahead and start to transport people through trucks to the hospital. Yeah, right now we're having trouble hearing the servers, problems, scanner feeds relayed because over 50,000 people crashing the servers here in Nevada. $33,000 people listening to the scanner right now. Obviously going to make it hard to hear anything if we can't connect. But there's one image that came in a minute ago. Trying to get more information again, like I told you. So we know that, yeah, I guess it's one shooter. It seems like that they're after, and now that they're doing the thing where they look for the other person or think that maybe there's other people. So, the person in the van, maybe, whatever, we don't know the situation with that person, if it's really a person that's wanted for questioning or if they're just somebody nearby. CNN is reporting that one of the shooting suspect has been found dead in the Mandalay Bay room. That was tweeted by Mauro Ronaldo. Mental health advocate Mauro Ronaldo, as you guys know. I don't know if he's there, if Mauro's out there. One of my friends was at the festival tonight. Open shooters, automatic weapons, more than one shooter. What she posted. That's it. That's from Monica. As you guys know, I do multiple shows on YouTube, and my other YouTube show, which is involved with wrestling. Monica is on the show a lot, and she's tweeting me now that one of my friends was at the festival tonight. Open shooters, automatic weapons, more than one shooter. I'm telling you, man, my kids may never go to a concert ever again, the way things are going. Still unable to connect back up to the scanners. My scanner is still down. Let me see if Leah's is up. Yeah, Leah's scanner is down as well. That may be, it's possible that that's server capacity, but it's also very possible that's the police shutting down the scanner themselves, which I don't know if that's not illegal or legal, but it's at least it's shut down on mobile phone and devices, and the repeater there doesn't mean that it's not. Here's some video coming in too. Let's see if we can shut this music off that's been playing. Holy shit. Holy shit. The band stopped playing when they figured it out. Holy shit, man. This is awful. Are you kidding me? How can somebody fucking do this stuff, you know? How does somebody not have a gun here? Like somebody isn't carrying a weapon somewhere in this place? Or is this one of those safe zones where they don't allow guns and now the guys with the guns get in the place with the safe zone? How does somebody, I mean, we're talking about Las Vegas, right? There's going to be somebody out there at the festival, right? There's going to be a cop out there or somebody in the crowd who's carrying a weapon. Like, I can't, like, you know, when this happens, I always wonder, you know, if I was carrying a gun, you know, if I was carrying a gun, I know that a lot of people may run, even if you have a gun, you want to run away maybe, but I mean, you know, if you're far enough away and you happen to have a gun on you, you know, you might start running towards this, like looking around, where is this guy? Where's this guy shooting? I mean, you might also be afraid for yourself if you pull the gun out and shoot at the shooter, the active shooter. What if somebody thinks you're the shooter and you get killed by the police too? I mean, there's so many things that could happen. That's why I would try to do it quickly and fast and kind of with subterfuge. You know, like there's the killer, there's the terrorist. You know, get a good look at him, kind of come through the shadows. Everybody else is running or looking at him like with deer headlights. But you can, you know, kind of creep up stalking him and, you know, pop, you know, maybe you can hit him and then put your gun away real quick. And hopefully you can save a bunch of lives and not get killed yourself. But this has to be one of the most terrifying videos I've ever seen. I mean, this is, other than, you know, like Boston bombing, I was watching that live and some other things, but this is fucking horrifying. And my feed is frozen right now, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. So while I try to fix the feed here, let me see. I mean, you know, somebody lost some money or something. I mean, you know, a lot of people making jokes, but it's like there's something really messed up going on. And it was automatic. It was definitely like a you just see it just rattling off, man. It just kept going. And it was almost like they were, I mean, they might have had clips ready to go based on the way it sounded. Let me go back to that. Back to that Twitter video. Yeah, I can see it stops. It's you know, and then like after a few seconds, like they stop for like what seems to be 10 to 15, maybe 8 seconds or so. While it sounds like they're reloading. Which is, you know, you got to be thinking, like, even if he's not that close to you yet, like, oh, this guy's, you know, he's brought clips with him. He might have a backpack on of clips, you know, I don't know.
Behind the stand. Who's going to get Hey. Don't push. Don't push. Don't push. Stop.
Where is this guy, you know? Band should have said something too. Get the fuck out of here, everybody. Or somebody, I don't know. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, I don't know if they were outside. I think that's what Monica's friend was saying, was that they're outside. Maybe they were up in the casino, is what someone's saying, is people were on the roof firing down. 18. About 20 seconds went by here. He's probably reloading right here, which unfortunately, you know, if you were near him, you know, and you heard him stop, I mean, if he was out in public, which I don't know where he was yet, I don't know what's going on. if he was out in public, I mean, if you're probably not thinking clearly at the time, but if you had a weapon around you or something you could hit him with, when he stops to reload, it's you got to go up and clobber that guy. But because here's 18 seconds go by now when he must be reloading. Or if they were up in the casino, they were firing down. But this sounds like it's close.
Get down.
Maybe it is oh my God, man. About 25 seconds, 28 seconds for the next rounds to come. Holy crap. This is goddamn horrible. Fucking ridiculous. So maybe he wasn't on the ground, maybe he was up in the hotel. Maybe he was up on the roof even.
Shot in the fucking head. It's so fucking... Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head. It's so fucking crazy. Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head.
Keemstar just tweeted out that Dan Blazarian is there and he just saw someone get hit in the head.
Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head.
I can't even imagine you making a video about this right now. And I can hear the shooter in the background as he's running away.
Holy fuck, this girl just got shot in the fucking head. It's so fucking crazy.
Man, I wouldn't even be able to speak right now if I was this guy. I would just be gone. This is so insane. Trying to look for more news. I still can't connect to the scanner. Nobody can connect to the scanner right now, it looks like. Oh my God. I just can't believe this, man. Let's see here. Trying to get more information from somebody that I guess is there. Okay, so I searched for more people that might know what's up. Somebody just retweeted James Barry, who says, "I'm staying at the Mandalay Bay, and it's awful. 7 cops dead, dozens shot, bodies, blood, glass everywhere. 2 explosions in Las Vegas right now." I mean, it's getting to the point where, like, We just need, like, anytime there's a crowd of people, there needs to be active, like, snipers and cops around. I mean, you know, you talk about, like, you know, they spend all this money on wiretapping our own people. You know what I mean? They spend all this money on spying on all of us, the NSA and so on and so forth. You know, we spend all this money on all this stupid shit. Like, but you know what? Now you're going to have to start spending money. Forget banning stuff and whatever else. You're going to have to start having cops, snipers ready at every event, at every concert. You're going to have cops in the surrounding areas, snipers in the surrounding areas. Like, it's going to have to be like every time there's a concert that we consider the fact that it's going to be an attack or there could be an attack. And it's the only way to sort of nullify some of the trauma that's going to happen. Because it's going on. I mean, it's happening too much. But how are you going to cover all of that? I have no idea. I played that footage, man, that somebody played a minute ago with the shooting. And that was one of the most awful things I've ever... One of the most awful things to hear that sound. Because people don't get it. Here's a different video. So this is just some psycho spraying, just firing into a crowd of people. That's what this is. This is some psycho just randomly, it seems, firing into these people from maybe on the hotel. Can't even believe this person took video. I'd be, man, if I even heard the gunshots, I'd be out of there. Especially if they're elevated. If they're at some elevated position, the only thing you could do is get down here into this area and get in and start running. Insane. Live updates, this is crazy. Here's an up-close photo that was shown on Fox 5 from Las Vegas. Showing people just on the ground and everything. And unfortunately, like, normally, yeah, you'd get on the ground, right? Like, normally you would get on the ground. That's the thing, is it seems like a lot of these people maybe did some of the right thing, which is you hear gunshots, you get on the ground. But not if he's up in the casino. If this guy's on the roof of the casino or in the casino somewhere or in an elevated position, you get on the ground, it doesn't do anything. He can still see you on the ground. He can still see everybody down there. Look like he probably doesn't even aiming where he's looking, other than, oh, people, like spots of people, shoot at that, you know? There's nothing you can do to get away from that if you're ducking. In fact, this is maybe the one time when you do want to run away. But maybe not either, because you run, I mean, he's going to see that too, but I don't know what to say, man. This is sick. I wish we could catch these guys and torture them, like, live on TV. We need to start fucking torturing these people. That's it. That's all there is to it. I know that, like, you know, we don't stand for that. And honestly, I was against the waterboarding we did, and I'm against, like, torturing people that we catch who may be committing something or doing something or may know something. But when it comes to, like, a guy who goes out into public and just goes, like, if we can catch that guy, I say we fucking torture the guy live on TV. You know what I mean? Like, we play with his eyeballs and shit. Like, I mean, because fuck these people, right? Let's just go, like, whether it's a terrorist or just a psycho or whatever it is, whatever this person is, we got to start, like, crucifying these people live on TV. Because if we can do that, maybe some people will stop doing it. Like, shit, I saw what they did to fucking Joshua last month. I don't want that to happen to me on TV. Or maybe they would. I don't know. You know, slowly, like, stabbing him and shit, like, ah! And, like, for an hour long and 2 hours. And they go back to the camera to watching him slowly die hanging there. You know what I mean? You don't want that to happen to you. Cut off one finger every day. You know, I don't know. I'm not kidding. Like, I mean, what else is it sounds terrible, and it's something I thought I'd never think of or say, but what are we going to do to stop these things, you know? Would that even do it? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't do it. Holy shit. Oh yeah, you can see the flashbangs off the ground, I think. Oh yeah, this guy must be firing downward, because as these people are running away, this whole area gets lit up with light right here. This lights up with light. So that's the bullets hitting what looks like to be pavement. I think. This is fucking crazy. This cop has no idea what to do. He's looking around and he can't figure it out. They're in the goddamn casino. You know what they should have done is gotten on the goddamn PA with the band and said, everybody just run out of here now. Like, run out of here. Because he's up there he's got to be up in the casino. Or in an elevated position. I think. This is crazy, man. I was at a concert recently and I was worried about this shit. I was thinking about this. I was like, man, if something happens, I'm in the front row. I can't see behind me. What the fuck, man? What is going on in the world, man? Like, what is happening? Like, there's a hurricane. There's a storm. There's Puerto Rico, Texas, Florida. There's earthquakes. There's Mexico's earthquake. There's attacks everywhere. We're attacking ourselves. Crazy people are attacking. I mean, what is happening? Why are we here? Why do we exist? I'm not kidding. Like, why are we here? To what? To just be tortured? Like, I mean, is this what this life is? Just torture at this point.
Just got shot in the fucking head.
I can't tell if these people were shot as they were running away or if these people just fell instinctively, but I had to watch the video first. I didn't want to put anything on YouTube that was awful. It's insane, man. I'm so sick of this. I'm really getting sick of this. And we have no idea what's going on yet, so I'm not even going to mess around with that. We'll save that for later when we figure this out. They're using fully automatic weapons, we know that. Mass casualties, we know that. Officers hit, we know that. I can't imagine being one of them people, like either falling down or getting shot down or laying there hurt, not knowing if anyone's going to help you, or watching everybody else run away as you're hurt. At least 2 dead, 24 other injured. I mean, that was... I thought it was worse than that. But based on what I was looking at, I'm trying to get more info here. I think Juan Hernandez is out there. He said, bro, out of nowhere they just started shooting. Well, that's what happens. The hospitals are loaded. I'm still trying to get more info here. Give me one minute as I look for updates on this here and with some of the people that I know out there. Breaking news, Las Vegas airport is currently closed due to the active shooting. People are fleeing the airfield. There's rescue flights going on here. Tons of people that were at this thing are tweeting out. Maybe we can stop talking about fucking football players taking a fucking knee now, huh? Maybe we can stop talking about that. Like, we can stop talking about fucking football players taking a knee when there's like a devastated Puerto Rico, when there's a goddamn shooting every second or a terrorist attack every second, you know, there's drugs, everything that happens in Chicago as far as crime goes and around the country that go, you know, all that shit. People being wrongfully killed sometimes, whether it's white or black or yellow or whoever. Just people being killed for no reason sometimes. Sometimes cops being killed for no reason. And cops is being attacked for no reason. This type of stuff on civilians, which is at the top of the list of disgusting and disturbing. You know? Talk about the related crime in other countries and other places. I can't wait to find out who the shooters are of this shit. I wonder if Time magazine is going to put them on the cover of their magazine, or Rolling Stone, or whatever the hell it was. Maybe Rolling Stone or Time magazine will put the shooters on the cover and talk about how sexy they are and how they were manipulated into doing this too. I'm sure that will happen too, right? Think about that back when the Boston bombing happened. If you said that day that, hey, guess what? This guy will get a nice fucking piece in the magazine about how he was kind of manipulated and it wasn't really his fault what happened. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll see if they do that for this guy or whoever is shooting people. Maybe we can stop talking about fucking taking a knee. You got people tweeting out that don't even know this is going on right now. You know what I mean? I see tweets from some people that are just like, hey, what are you guys doing tomorrow? It's like, no, we're watching this shit going on right now. Multiple people with gunshot wounds. This is CNN, which I don't usually believe, but except for when it's breaking news sometimes.
Las Vegas, investigating reports of an active shooter near.
Wow, this chick has the most manliest voice I've ever heard. Of reports of an actor.
Mandalay Bay Casino on the Strip. Police are asking everyone to avoid this area.
No shit,
we're
right?
Just getting more video from the scene, and we're seeing more of the
tanks are coming in there.
Response moving in, SWAT teams moving into that area. They've ordered everyone out from around the area. Yeah,
CNN's covering the taking video from CNN Live of like the tanks coming in, the cops coming in, just everybody moving in that area. Some of the scariest video I've ever seen. I mean, there's some other scary video out there, but this is crazy. Here's a different one. No, that's the one I saw before. I wanted to talk about the Brock Lesnar news tonight. I wanted to talk about a couple other things for Shame on News tonight. I was working on Trump and San Juan and all that stuff, and then as I was sitting here building the video for Trump and San Juan and what's true, what's not true, what they could do better, and the people of Puerto Rico, and this bullshit had to happen. Some psycho had to be a cunt with a weapon Oh, there's an awful image that I won't show, but I wish I didn't see this image, to be honest. 3 dead. Oh my God, man. I just looking at a photo with like, I don't know, 2 or 3 people laying on the floor. Like, I don't even want to look at that. There's another person dead in the back or hurt badly. These guys got to be dead. I mean, I don't know. It really doesn't get any worse than when you see. It really doesn't get any worse than when you see the people dead. Like, oh, I sent my daughter out to my daughter said she had a concert tonight, you know. My kid had a concert he was going to, or I'm going to a concert. Next thing you know, you got bullets in you for no reason. Oh my God. I don't know. They say 3 shooters. They don't really know exactly what's happening. Multiple people with gunshot wounds have been taken to the hospital. Active shooter, Las Vegas Strip. We know that. We know that the hospital's filled up, and some of them were reporting that they were filled up, or at least that's what it was being told. I don't know if that's even true or not. Fuck it, they'll make room. I mean, if they need, people are hurt. I'm still trying to connect to the scanner. I still can't connect to the scanner. Of all the nights I go to start to do something on Shame on News tonight, and coincidentally at the same time, this fucking horrible stuff happens. So they've shut down the area. They're going around looking for probably more people, evidence. I don't know. There's a report that one of the shooters is dead, but no one's really confirmed that, but from what I understand. Now there's 73,000 people trying to listen to this scanner, and it's just not working. Okay, let's see if this is different. I'm looking at another video right now, just trying to look at it.
Run, go, get the fuck out!
Oh man, this is horrible. I mean, the problem is for these, I won't show the video, but I'll show the still image. What you're seeing is people trying to decide, really to be honest, whether to run or, people are trying to help people who are on the ground. Obviously, like if your friend is next to you and gets shot, you're going to help them. And maybe other people who are like, help me, I'm shot. And, people are trying to run away. Other people are trying to drag people away with them, carry them. I don't know what I would do. Maybe throw somebody on my back and run away, I mean, if somebody gets shot in the stomach and they don't have a lot of time, so throw them on your back and run. You're kind of shielding yourself too while you're running with them on your back in a weird way. And Yeah, but they might die anyway, so it's a shield, and you might save their life. But if you just leave them there, they might get shot again or die. So, to be honest, like, you might want to throw someone on your back, protect your head, and protect them by maybe saving them. Forbid if they do get shot. Maybe. I mean, who would ever want to think of something like that? But you don't want to. You don't want to leave them there. That's an area that he may shoot again. And if he's in I think it might be in the hotel. It sounds like he was in the hotel or had an elevated. Was elevated? I'm trying to. Yeah, see, like, this is the thing is, This is why I don't, like, somebody said, why don't you play the scanner? Why don't you play the scanner? The reason why I don't play the scanner or say, like, hey, the cops are here, the cops are there, is because even the Las Vegas Police Department tweeted out, please do not live stream or share tactical positions of our officers on scene. This may put emergency responders in danger. Obviously, right? Because it's supposed to be illegal to listen to it and everything, but if somebody's out there saying, like, they're behind the strawberry bush, you know what I mean? It's like, well, if the shooter's sitting there listening or somebody's relaying information to the shooter, you never know, or somebody could go in there. The other thing that could happen is there could be a nutcase at home who really didn't even have anything to do with any of this, and he could think, well, I'm just going to go down there and I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna start messing up stuff too because I always wanted to do this. And he knows where the cops are thinking and what they're doing. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Don't live stream or share first responders' positions. Let's not put them in danger. This is what happened during the Boston bombing, too. Like, the news took 30 minutes before they told everybody what was going on. I was sitting there listening to it. Like, I know what they're doing. Let's see. Let's see. You're probably not giving anybody intel, though. They're probably just a psycho out there, whatever. There's already disinformation coming out everywhere, too, so it's like you really can't... Like, anybody who's tweeting who the shooter is and stuff already, like, it doesn't... That's not going to work, And anybody doing the politics, like, I mean, people already tweeting politics stuff out is so stupid, but it's because people are mad, everybody's blaming everybody. Like, this guy's like, oh, next time you want to take a knee, think about the cops. It's just like, don't politicize it. I'm not politicizing it myself. The only thing I'm saying is that, like, maybe we can stop talking about knees and shit and worry about this shit now, So, like, I'm not taking a side. I'm just saying I don't give a shit about all these things. At this point, with the way that with what's going on here, so much fake stuff is out there right now. Like, people are already trying to get on here. Monica says she heard from one of her friends, but not the other ones yet that were there. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find more info. Media briefing in a few minutes. We'll meet media at the staging area, Las Vegas Boulevard on Sunset Road. Just fucking bullshit, man. Why can't somebody, one suspect is down. That was confirmed. Okay, I'm sorry. 11:58. That was a while ago. Or, no, it wasn't. That's their time, I believe, right? One suspect is down. Active investigation. Please do not head down to the strip at this time. That is, I think I said that when we started this this stream here, but I just didn't remember it. If this was a while ago, then I'm severely off for sure. +70 injured. That's what Mellow Yellow said. I don't know what it is. I know the press conference is coming up. I'm trying to go to CNN now to see what CNN is going to do. This is terrible, man. I've confirming that one suspect is down. That was 8 minutes ago. This is an active investigation again. Please do not head down the strip. That was 8 minutes ago. Sickos at CNN run 5 minutes of commercials every 5 minutes during the active shooting, sponsored by Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. Sickening. You know what's funny, though? Dr. Pepper and Coke, and aren't all these the people that left YouTube because of the bad words that fucking PewDiePie said? PewDiePie said some fucking bad words. But then Coke and everybody jumps on CNN's ballsack for 5-minute ads during an active shooting situation. How is that fucking different? If you don't understand that you know that this is a big conspiracy by Pepsi and Coke and every company out there to take down the YouTube so that they can get more eyes on television again, and you know, I mean, this is any more proof of that, you know. And in a video like this, first of all, if I was a news outlet, which we are a news outlet here, independent, alternative news source here on my channel, my pundency, I guess you would say. You think that my video is going to have ads on it? This video would never have fucking ads on it. First of all, I wouldn't put them there. Even if this was 2 years ago before YouTube changed the ad bullshit. I would never put ads on this video because I don't want to be going live so that I can make money. It makes me sick. You know, news companies that do it, I get it. You know, that's what they do, so they always have ads running. But when they step up the ads, you know, it just becomes pretty sickening. It's not sickening because it's always been the way things happen. It's sickening only because of the double standard, that they're liars. They're trying to come off as, oh, so grand, and we're so righteous. But you're really just, you're a liar. Coke is a liar. Pepsi is a liar. You're all liars. Let me see if I can log into my account here. Let me just connect to CNN. I don't want to miss the press conference. I don't mind watching them in. Although press conferences, because we're going to get actually what they're saying, I hope. Show is currently unavailable. Next starts in 5 seconds. What are they talking about? I want live video of CNN. Jesus, Monica's husband got home an hour before this happened. He works in that area too. You never know, shrapnel or something from one of these gunshots too. I know people always say, "Oh, you got to look for something else," but you really do. You got to be careful and look for something else, or pay attention to some of the other news that starts coming out right now. I don't know why it says the show I'm trying to watch is currently unavailable. Let me get my TV on. Hang on a second, because I got some people sending me some more information who are there right now. People that listen to the fucking show, listen to the Joe Cronin show, and listen to Shame on News and stuff like that. People are there. If you're listening to police scanners in Vegas, do not tweet info you hear. They need confidentiality. That's obvious. Who can listen to scanners right now? I can't.
He's former special forces with the Marines.
This is from Sky News, Fox News in Las Vegas.
Security guards, some other civilians. We all gave hands helping transport bodies. There was a lot of people that were shot, unfortunately. It just sucks that something like this will happen in such a peaceful event.
Britton, who you guys don't know, he's former special forces with the Marines. You were working security tonight. You obviously have familiarity with this. We've heard all these different reports.
Where was the shooter?
Like this, when you have a fluid situation like this, sometimes it's not as bad as it sounds. But from what we can tell from talking to police and seeing the response and hearing your story, this sounds brutal.
Yes, it was bad. Correction, I'm not special forces. I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, sorry.
But it was bad. You know, it was multiple people hit. A lot of people shot. The area that we had for medics that was set up for the event was completely flooded with people. I myself carried, with other people, we carried at least 4 or 5 people to the EMT area.
Were they shot and all of them shot? Were they hurt from other ways?
You had 2 people that I know for sure that were trampled. A few others, like I said, the one gentleman was shot top of the head. Another gentleman was shot in the leg. A lady was shot in her side. There was another lady that caught another round to the side of her head. It was an ugly scene.
And now we're hearing from a high level. I've been told a police officer was shot. Again, a lot of stuff is still fluid. That the gunmen, and maybe 2, were shooting from possibly as high up as the 30th floor. Have you, being former military, do you think did it seem like it was coming from above?
Well, what we were told from what everyone heard was the shooter was coming from the Mandalay Bay on the 20th floor.
Okay.
They said that cops seen where the
there it
actual spectrum light was shining from where whoever was shooting, and then
he was. This guy's so nice. He called the shooter a gentleman.
Said it was another shooter.
Wherever the gentleman was, he's not a gentleman. He's a scumbag. He's a psycho. He's a fucking maniac. He's somebody that we should capture and that we should torture on live television. And I'm not joking. Fuck it. Throw it out the window. Star Trek, all that other belief that I have, throw it out the window. Start torturing these people on TV. All right? That might stop it. You want to shoot people in public? Well, guess what? We're going to put you live on pay-per-view for 30 days straight. And you know what? Everybody can sign up. It's going to be called the Justice Channel, okay? And if we can prove 100% that you killed somebody or killed multiple people or you terrorized people with murder or a weapon like this, we put you on television. And everybody can purchase the network for $15.99 a month, motherfucker. How about that? All right? And we put you on there and we torture you. We cut off a finger. We solder it back. We do another one. We slice you. We dice you. We pour salt all over your ass. Like, we just fillet your fucking ass. And it will be terrible. It will be horrible. I never thought I would say something like this. And I really, frankly, I don't even know if I could watch it. But just the idea that it's happening, I don't know. You know, you put that shit up on TV for a lot of people for a couple of weeks. I don't know, Billy. I don't think we should go out and do this tonight because if we get caught, we're going to get fucking filleted. Of course, then they'll just shoot themselves in the head anyway, and then, you know, whatever. But it would be nice if we could shoot them with tranquilizers and get them, and they knock out, apparently, immediately they get knocked out. But I don't know, man. What are you going to do? Why are we here? Why are we on this earth? To just go through this shit over and over again? I'm sorry, this is why I don't believe in fucking shit. I get free will and everything, and you do here, and then you go. That's almost torturous. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm God. Good luck, everybody. I'll be up here. It's free will. Do whatever. I didn't do it. It's up to you guys, you know. And if you didn't hurt somebody, you're okay. If someone hurt, whatever. You have free will. When you get to heaven, it'll be all okay. Yeah. Hey, thanks for putting us through a nightmare first. I don't fucking think so. Why are we here? All the technology, all the stuff, and just.
Do you think did it seem like it was coming from above?
Well, what we were told from what everyone heard was the shooter was coming from the Mandalay Bay on the 20th floor.
Okay.
They said that cops seen where the actual spectrum light was shining from where whoever was shooting, and then he said it was another shooter that had made his way over to the Tropicana parking lot. Somehow he made it inside the building.
So that's just down the street. Again, we're having all sorts of different reports. This may or may not be true that he made it down there, but
no one's talking to me.
The other thing I want to ask you also.
No problem.
Sorry, yeah, someone talking in my ear. Also, when you saw these people coming in and out, I mean, how many ambulances have been leaving? I mean, what's it been like the last half an hour, 45 minutes here?
I would say about anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, you're looking at anywhere between like 4 to 5 ambulances coming in and out.
Okay.
Fucking terrible. Big time respect for this guy, though. Whatever he did to help people and whatever else, he seems like a pretty calm guy. Terrible. I don't even want to watch this next video that I see over here. This looks horrible.
Babe, you're okay, I promise.
Austin!
Man, I'll tell you. You know, I'm really not sure about showing this video right now that I have. I don't think these people are hit. They're trying to get down because they don't understand that it's coming from an elevated position. These people are they're laying down. Nobody's hit here, or at least I don't see anybody that's hit right here. I watched the video before I played it. These people seem okay. But it's just that nobody understands that it's... I'm not going to play the video because it gets really close up on people and stuff, and we don't know. But because it's coming from above, everyone might be thinking it's someone in the back, someone over there is firing at us. You know, somebody's ducking. And but it's I don't know. Would you run away again? I don't know. You run away in this situation. You try to get the maybe the hotel out of your line of sight, but how could you wouldn't know that? You just wouldn't know. You'd just be getting down, wondering what. We talked about this a lot of times. When you start hearing firing like this, the first thing you do is you get down. Usually. No idea, man. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably shit myself. I mean, to be honest, who knows? What the hell I would do. And it sounds like it was bursts. Yeah, people saying bursts. It was like and it like and I would say it took him the first time, at least it seemed like the first time it took him 28 seconds to reload. You know, which is a little bit curious. I don't know if it was, or maybe he was reloading / going to a different location of the window, or trying to figure out where people were moving to for his sick ass, you know. And then you hear the firing again, and then you hear him stop again, and then you hear him fire again. I mean, you know, basically right away when you hear the noise, as soon as you start hearing the, I mean, the minute you hear it stop, you almost got to get up and run at that point. You got to get up and just run as far away as you can, because he's reloading. It sounds like an AK, yeah. It really, to me, I don't know guns that well though, so you guys would have to tell me. That's what I think the first time I hear about it. My computer has just been on all day. I've had multiple things running. I'm supposed to record Morning Madness and all these other things right now, but it's just I'm trying to go through all these other news reports. It sounded like machine guns, witness reacting.
Sounded like firecrackers at first. Maybe there was a firecracker show. I don't know, fireworks show. But that didn't sound normal. It sounded like machine guns, and it was like several rounds, like hundreds of rounds. And then it stopped. Then it sounded like different gun shooting. And then it stopped a minute, and then it started again. It's hard to explain. And then my boyfriend had me move behind a building here because it just didn't sound right. And then we hid behind a building, and we could just hear hundreds of rounds going off. And then about 10 minutes later, the police came and then blocked off all the streets, and just very overwhelming and very scary.
Funny how Coke and Pepsi left YouTube. Funny how Coke and Pepsi, ran away from YouTube, saying that YouTube, supported PewDiePie being a Nazi or whatever they said. I remember that, but now they're just sponsoring the footage of everything in Las Vegas. They're just there's a special 5-minute break here on CNN. Ridiculous. These are the guys that said it was, oh, we can't have ads on videos that just because they might be naughty, but meanwhile, they have no problem sponsoring this stuff. Sickos at CNN run 5 minutes of commercials every 5 minutes during active shooting, sponsored by Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. Now you can see what their agenda really is, because why wouldn't you be on YouTube as well? You can see what Coke and Pepsi's agenda is, and everybody else like that. Complete double standard, psycho sickos. I'm looking at another video now that it looks like they're playing. Oh, this is the video that I think we saw on, we've already seen on Twitter. Well, I don't know how many people he got, but obviously he sucks at shooting too, the little fuck. Wherever he is. Yeah, it's a video that we saw earlier on the CNN channel. Maybe we should all attack the mainstream media. Maybe that's what we should do, since they attacked us here on YouTube. Maybe we should attack the mainstream media. Maybe we should attack the sponsors. Maybe that's what should happen. But I don't even want to make it about that right now. I feel bad for these damn people that are there. Be terrified. They won't sleep for 2 nights. And the other people that are in the hospital, people are dead. But to be honest, I really don't even care about talking about all that, because you know what? Everybody's going to come out now with their whatever somebody's mad at, like right now, like that's why it's like you kind of got to refrain from tweeting that. I mean, I know I tweeted that thing out because it's interesting to see the hypocrisy of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. But everybody wants to jump on their thing right now, like, oh, see kneeling in the NFL, see all this and the da-da, see gun control, see Trump, see this crazy people, see terrorists, see this, and everybody wants to throw out there whatever they're in the corner of right now at you, to somehow use it. So you got to be careful of that, like, and not even get into that at this point. Yeah, this guy said bodies ain't even cold and people trying to spread their agendas. And that's true, But everybody's mad, I mean? So everything that people have been thinking about right now is all going to start coming out, So we got to kind of police ourselves on that. I got to check myself, to be honest. Reports of an active shooter. Yeah, we know that. Witnesses say shots were coming from Mandalay Tower. We know that. 20-something, 30th floor, around that area. Let's see what this lady has to say.
Laying on top of each other, trying to get out of the way, and the shots just kept coming, and so we were going down, and when we got down, there was a man that was shot right there. They were trying to take him out. He was all bloody and he was unconscious, and one of my friends was helping him out, and they got him out, and we ran, and everybody's hiding everywhere. I mean, they're hiding under the bleachers and the stanchions and anywhere they could, and everyone's telling us to run as fast as you can. My husband and I ran out toward our car, and there were people hiding underneath my car for cover, and there was a gentleman that was shot, and he said, "Can you help me?" And so I put him in my car, and I had like 6 people in my car, people with shoes, running just to get away. And
Jesus, I'm looking at another video now. Hang on a second. More than 20 wounded. 2 people are dead. So disgusting. Trying to find some more. I'll be right back in a second here. I think I've got possibly another video here, possibly a picture here of something interesting, I guess, from this disgusting shit. And I'll be right back with it. And they said police are maybe now going to the Bellagio. I don't know why somebody's sending me Michael Chai from Saturday Night Live. This guy is a scumbag, and I don't like him. So get him off my Twitter. Stop sending him to me. He's a liar, and he's not funny. And I hate Saturday Night Live, so I don't want to talk about it. And I guess that's what somebody was sending me that. I thought they were sending me something about the CNN deal. 800 people were injured in a different country today during something to do with voting, and I haven't looked at that yet either. Yeah, so they're saying the one guy is definitely dead. But again, there's always what they think there's another shooter or something like that. Jorge Lozano caught the video while the shooting was happening on the Las Vegas Strip. So we see that as well that we've seen. Facebook activated a crisis response page, says Mellow Yellow. Yeah, a lot of people are writing dumb stuff on Twitter. People making shit up, sending stuff out, whatever the case is. Patrick Carnes thinks it's a M249. Just awful. This is ridiculously terrible. Can't stand this shit, man. It's still an active search. There's a photo that was snapped outside of right off the highway, I think, and this is this is like, I think this is like a civilian right here. I think this is a civilian, maybe. And there's the police, and then everybody's just kind of ducking behind the car. And if the shooting, I suppose, was coming from over here, or is it over here? People in Las Vegas be more familiar with, which place this is. I think there's going to be a briefing in 15 minutes, they're saying. So, One suspect we know is down. I'm trying to see if I can see anything different other than the news that I just keep seeing recycled. And then people also lying about stuff and saying that they see things that aren't there. So trying to really decipher through the things that aren't real and are real is what I'm looking for right now as I comb through the news here. But Tommy NC's tweeting me about his goddamn balloon shit that's fake. Thanks, Tommy. Okay. Summer Rae tweeting out, horrifying, I can't stop crying, I just don't understand, I don't get it at all. At this time, we do not believe there are any more shooters. More information coming shortly. That just got tweeted now. That was just tweeted now by Las Vegas Police Department. They just tweeted this out. Literally, it says 28 seconds ago. At this time, we do not believe there are any more shooters. More information coming shortly. Looks like the scanner just came back on, so I'm going to have to turn that down here. So bear with me for 1 second while I turn down my scanner so we don't broadcast potential sensitive information here on the YouTube broadcast. Hang on 1 second here. Got to get my earbud. I need to get another set of earbuds for this shit. Bear with me 1 minute while I get my headset in here. Okay. I'm gonna look a little bit crazy here on this broadcast going forward. All right, well, there we go. I can hear what's going on in many ways now. I can kind of get an idea of what's up. And yeah, again, the police department tweeting out that they don't believe there's any other active shooters right now. Bear with me 1 second while I just try to check on something else here. Man, I just hope you guys are all right out there in Las Vegas. I got a lot of friends out in Las Vegas. You know, I hope everybody's all right. I know there's, 2 people might be dead here, 20 people injured. I mean, just hope that you guys are all right. Your families are okay. Everybody listening, everybody that I know, I know a lot of people out there, man. This is scary shit. Los amo a todos, something like that. It looks like right now is what the cops are doing is they're basically using a lot of coded language right now on the scanners, which is good. Obviously good to protect everybody's safety and the workers and the first responders. So a lot of the stuff they're saying, I can kind of figure out like what the deal is, but definitely using a lot of Definitely using a lot of sort of coded language here, obviously. So right now there's reports right now. There's vague reports of basically coming from the hotel that they have tons of they're isolating footage right now of the cameras in the hotel, and they have they have suspects, perhaps potentially suspects on tape. You know, they may have situations on tape that are suspicious the police will want to look at. So right now it looks like the hotel is working, the security there is working hard to, put anything suspicious on video up on queue for the police for obviously their investigation. And so there's multiple sort of reports of that happening where, the hotel is queued up these different camera angles and locations that they have inside the hotel. Oh, here goes people. Comes the crybabies trying to make it about guns now. Here comes the gun people coming out and saying it's all about the guns. It's not about the mentally insane. It's not about mental people. It's not about, a reason or terrorist attack. It's about the guns. So this guy's going to come out. And it could be. We don't even know where they're from. I just tweeted him that you should shut up until we know facts. He's saying, I will always carry in the USA. It's like, get out of here, man. Whether you're for or not for, shut the fuck up. Seeing alternative footage now on CNN from a wide shot. Looks like a similar one that we saw earlier, though. Ridiculous. Well, I'm looking for the feed so we can see when this press conference is about to happen. Because I think they said at 3:45 a.m., which would be 2, 1, 12. Yeah, 12:45 there. Let me see if I can find out more info real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with that. I think I've got something here. I just want to make sure I look at it before we show anything. Right now, basically, emergency responders are trying to, check out the triage tents and stuff like that. There's just multiple triage tents being set up all over the place.
Vegas have responded to reports of an active shooter situation at the Mandalay Bay. I can tell you at this time, we do have a suspect down. Our officers can confirm that for you. But I understand the people of Las Vegas want to help. I see a lot of people out here that are coming down wanting to help. Please steer clear of the area. We have all the resources from Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department as well as our partner agencies coming down to bear on this situation. So please stay away from the area. We have had reports of people coming down trying to help. We got that, so we're good right now. But we have numerous victims right now. I don't have a number for you on that, but please keep their families and them in your thoughts as we work our way through this problem. Once I have more information to come back, I will come back and give you that information at this time. But as of now, what I can confirm is we do have one suspect down, and we want people to steer clear of the area. Thank you.
Are there other suspects?
Well, I mean, if I was out there, if I didn't have a family, and I was just like, if I was a 40-year-old and I was like, man, I wasted my life's over, I have nothing else to do, and something like this happened near me or anything, I would want to help too. To be honest, I'd say, you know what, my life sucks, but I'm gonna go help people who need help and people with families and stuff like that. So I could definitely see myself wanting to go down there, because even now you have that like need. You do want to go help people. I wish these people would all have helmets on though, based on the fact that there was, a shooter with the high ground, but.
There are victims who were injured at the scene, the original scene, who have gone back to their hotels. This could be accounting for some of these events. Re-advising that no units should be going into the Mandalay Bay unless they are releasing SWAT. No additional units into the Mandalay Bay.
There's some news that's coming out right now that's very interesting, but it's not anything crazy, but it's interesting. But I can't really talk about it because of what it's too sensitive to talk about over here. I wouldn't want to put it out there. It's nothing crazy, but it's just it's not important really to what we're talking about here, to be honest. Still waiting for this perhaps news conference that's coming up from Las Vegas in a few minutes here. All right, let's see if we can get to it here. Security posture has decreased somewhat at the airport. Somebody's flight took off a few minutes ago, apparently, according to a couple people. So maybe looks like the airport is resuming. Nothing else new right now. I'm just still listening to everything that they're saying, but pretty much everything I'm hearing is the same thing. My video that I was going to make tonight, by the way. I know that I was going to be making a video about the whole Trump and San Juan situation. And I'll still do that. I'm still going to make that video eventually, but I was going to do it tonight, and I'm not sure I have the fire to do it tonight after all this stuff that's been going on. Looks like there's some new video maybe that CNN is showing. I'm going to see if it's anything I haven't seen it. This is a video I think I have seen. I have seen this video, but it's the worst that everybody's laying down in the middle like a big pile. Yeah, I've seen that video that they're showing. We've seen it here. Let's see what this guy says.
Aldina was playing, and kind of sounded like some fireworks going.
at the concert there, and Jason Aldean was playing.
From
and,
ABC News, Jason Aldean was playing.
Sounded like some fireworks going off, and then I think there was like the first kind of volley, and then all of a sudden the second volley, my buddy's like, I just got hit, and got hit 3 times, and then people started diving for the ground, and then it just continued, and it was pretty much chaotic. Lots of people got hit, lots of people were getting... It took a while to get him out. We had to get him over the fence and hiding under the stage for a while, to be safe. And finally we had to move him because he had 3 chest wounds. And got him out here. We got 4 people in the back of a truck, but then we got turned around because there was an active shooter. So we couldn't go down the street. So we finally got an ambulance right here on this right across the street here, and got 2 of the guys in. And basically the one guy ended up dying in my arms because he was bleeding, and my buddy got in there. We got 3 more people in the ambulance, and so but I just got messages my buddy's going to be okay. So I mean,
the guy who got hit 3 times is going to be okay.
Yeah. So we couldn't go down the street.
You say the other guy died in his arms, but
I got an ambulance right here on this right across the street here, and got 2 of the guys in, and basically the one guy ended up dying in my arms because he was bleeding, and my buddy got in there. We got 3 more people in the ambulance, and so but I just got messages my buddy's going to be okay. So I mean,
the guy who got hit 3 times is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Not the other guy though, I guess. Jesus Christ, what the hell, man? I'm still looking for more, but that's all I've seen pop up so far now. You'll be streaming this on Facebook or posting on YouTube. Your crews are running behind due to traffic. What? Oh, people are asking if trying to see if they're pasting it on Facebook. My video tonight was supposed to be about how, what Trump could have done better in Puerto Rico and how the mayor of San Juan, lied, basically. But instead, this happened, and obviously this is more important. Let's see what this is. Yeah, there's something Catalan or Catalan. I really don't know how to pronounce this. But right now, we're talking about this catastrophe here, but there's something really messed up going on there. Heartbreaking elderly man gets panic attack after being violently treated by the police. Catalan referendum. Now, I've understood that there's over 800 people hurt. There are 800 people injured there right now, I believe. So that was also something that I wanted to talk about tonight before this happened. Obviously, this is close to home. There's over 20 people hurt. 2 people are dead. It's a horrible situation. Over there is 800 people injured. And I don't fully understand exactly what's happening there either. Keemstar just tweeted out, can't go to school, mall, store, movies, church, work, or concert without fear of a mass shooting. I'm about to buy a gun, to be honest myself. I'm about to start carrying because I never wanted to hold a gun, never wanted a gun, nothing like that. But if I take my kids out somewhere for like a movie or something like that, I swear to God, I'm going to buy a gun because this shit just keeps happening. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Oh, this was a country music concert? I didn't know that. I just heard that on CNN. I can't believe that I was doing something else tonight and this happens. Tons of SWAT officers. I believe the SWAT teams are all around the casino. SWAT teams are in there and around there. I think the regular police are outside. I don't think they've allowed them in yet, based on what I'm looking at. Obviously, the SWAT teams are combing the whole building. So, and people keep reporting that, oh, there's somebody inside because people are coming out with all bloody and messed up. But I think a lot of those people were people that ran inside the hotel, probably back to their rooms during the shooting, which actually is probably where you don't want to be. Well, but probably better than out there, though, I suppose. Now CNN says 24 dead. Two dead, 20. I'm sorry, I apologize. 2 dead, 24 injured. There are only 2 dead and 24 injured, not 24. I want to stay on and hear about this, but CNN just showing like multiple different people that are talking about this on the TV right now. The guy nearby, probably the craziest interview is the guy that was just so calm and cool and collected, who was sitting outside of the place, who said he carried his friend. Oh my God, Monica just DM'd me and said, a friend of mine said 2 of her friends were shot in the arm and chest. That's Monica's friends. Monica's friends that are there. Oh my God, this video is awful. And then she sent me the picture to her friend's Facebook, which I can't show, but
That person was taken down right there.
Oh my God. You know what? This person right here. Hold up. Can we get this person in here?
oh my God, man, this is the worst video I've ever seen. This is the worst. This is definitely. I can't show this video. This is the worst. This is the worst video I've ever seen.
Yeah, hold on. Try it now.
Oh my God.
That girl is not alive. There's no way she's alive. Jesus Christ.
Another headshot. Can we move up and put a couple of people in the back?
That's what I said. No, not in the back seat, but in the trunk.
What's that?
That person was taken down right there.
Oh my God.
Wow. Monica sent me the link to her friend's Facebook. Obviously, I'm not going to share that out there, but I saw it. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. That's video that hasn't been shown yet. How sick is this? I think Velvet Sky's Twitter account was just hacked. Velvet Sky just tweeted out, mass shooting at music festival in Las Vegas. Watch real videos here. And then they posted some link that's probably some kind of scam or site that's going to take your password. And they posted this horrible shit. Yep, I just tried it out and it tweeted it by myself on my page. Yeah, so if you click on that, that will tweet this out to all your followers. So there's some, if you click on this, this will tweet it out for you. So somebody's getting hacked here. So obviously Velvet Sky didn't mean to tweet out a horrible image of people bloody on the ground. And I mean, obviously, like, people are upset, but obviously Velvet Sky's Twitter was hacked. She didn't mean to tweet this. She tweeted out the mass shooting, and then the picture of the bodies, which I won't show again here down here. And that's one of the worst images I've seen on the internet of this. And Velvet Sky tweeting it out. Here, do this. Obviously, add app first or whatever, some scam site, some website. So obviously Velvet didn't really mean for this to go out there. She's either hacked or this was some troll or auto tweet thing. So don't click on this, obviously. Ridiculous. What kind of sick website is tweeting that out? Buses have arrived to ship people to the Thomas and Mac here in Sunset. So now there's a bunch of buses there. Images coming here from Kurt Rempe as he tweeted it to Fox 5 in Vegas. General John F. Kelly, I repeat, do not stream, take photos of the officers on the ground. We do not want to reveal their positions. Yes, I'd agree with that. We don't know who's behind everything.
At the Delano, and there's a Skyfall Lounge, a bar that overlooks the Strip at the top. So I went to the 64th floor to go to the Skyfall Lounge, and it was full of people drinking. Nobody had any idea what was going on. And I had a bird's eye view of the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival right across the street. My friend and I personally saw crowds of people running out of the festival and bodies hitting the ground. We actually watched these people getting gunned down from the shooter on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Were you able to see the shooter?
We didn't see, we couldn't see the Mandalay Bay at all from where we were. The Mandalay Bay was behind us. We could only see the music festival and people running away.
And so you're there high up on top of this building right now, and you're seeing people dropping down. Did you get a sense that maybe they were just, did you really realize what was happening at the moment, that they were being trampled, or that they were actually people who were being shot at that moment?
At the moment, we did realize that they were being shot. We could hear the gunshots. Coupled with what we heard of machine gun fire downstairs, we knew that it was an active situation. At that point, we actually went to go downstairs to the lobby to see if we could find out more. And when the elevator got to the lobby and the doors opened, the air just reeked of gunpowder, and crowds of people were running to the elevators trying to escape. And I guess at that moment, there was also shooting going on inside of the Mandalay Bay. So a little bit later, I got on Periscope and started broadcasting. I had a little over 10,000 viewers watching, and I was down there while it was evacuated, and there was nobody out there. The front desk was gone. It was totally like a ghost town. And we actually met up with these other guys who were also looking, trying to find some information. And we met up with these security guards and police officers who asked us what we were doing and told us to run away. And we heard gunshots from around the corner. We were in the Delano, right next to a walkway that connects the Mandalay Bay at the Delano. And we heard gunshots from right out that hallway. So we think that the police were dealing with the shooter while we were down there right before we ran away.
I mean, unbelievable.
Well, that sounds terrible. Oh my God, just sick.
So I thought it'd be a good idea.
Still waiting to hear from the cops.
The top
press
of the
conference.
Hotel where I was staying. I'm at the Delano, and there's a Skyfall Lounge, a bar that overlooks the Strip at the top. So I went to the 64th floor to go to the Skyfall Lounge, and it was full of people drinking. Nobody had any idea what was going on. And I had a bird's eye view of the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival right across the street. My friend and I personally saw crowds of people running out of the festival and bodies hitting the ground. We actually watched these people getting gunned down from the shooter on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay.
Were you able to see the shooter?
We didn't see, we couldn't see the Mandalay Bay at all from where we were. The Mandalay Bay was behind us. We could only see the music festival and people running away.
And so you're there high up on top of this building right now, and you're seeing people dropping down. Did you get a sense that maybe they were just, did you really realize what was happening at the moment, that they were being trampled, or that they were actually...
Also talking about all the strangers that pulled up. That part of that video that I saw was this poor girl. She's not here now, but strangers, or just people, which I don't even know if you should have just given somebody to strangers, but I know that a lot of people were helping, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know, imagine, I know that this is totally sick of me to think of, but you know, I know to give injured people to some random group of people in a truck who drove by or drove down there or who knows what. Can you imagine some sick, perverted people going and picking up a body and then driving it home to their house and just, who knows, you know, like it's out of a horror movie, to be honest. But yeah, I'm sure everybody was actually really just a nice person coming by to help out, obviously. But, you know, in my mind, it's like, wow, you know, no ambulance, just a regular person in their truck. They had a girl laid on this right here, this guardrail. There was a girl laid on this, and there was 5 people carrying her on this like it was a stretcher. And a truck came by, and they were looking for ambulances, and they picked her up and drove her, apparently, to the hospital. It was a random people in a truck, you know, put her in the back of the bed of the truck. She'd been laying on this. That is the video that I saw earlier that I really just can't show, obviously. Suppose we could, but no, no. I mean, I don't know. You just can't do it. You can't do that, but, you know. So that's what we saw earlier. Looking for more news. Trying to find more news. Everybody is saying that all desert drivers, right now, you cannot drop customers to any hotels at the Strip. Officer Carlson in Metro says we have active shooters. Well, that was at 12:48 a.m. We know about that. Let's see what else we got here. We got a couple more bits of information. We've been on now for a couple hours. I meant to be doing... As I said, I meant to be covering something else. Didn't expect to be doing this. Monica telling me she won't sleep. I'm not going to sleep, and I'm in Boston, you know. Still looking for more news on exactly what's happening right now. Like seeing if there's some kind of breaking information we can find. There's more photos coming out. I mean, just terrible. Multiple victims hospitalized. I mean, we know it's over 24 people. Here's a different video. I think I've seen this. Yeah, that was the one I saw. So, here's a different video. Let's... I mean, you know, I wish that, I know you can't blame anybody, but I do wish, man, I wish that Jason Aldean or whoever on stage would have quickly at least said into the mic, you know, they don't know what's going on, though. They don't know if this person's trying to kill them. You know, there might be someone shooting them on the stage, so they don't know, but, you know, everybody, you know, there's someone shooting, you know, say that at least in the mic, you know, let everybody know. Get the fuck out of here. Especially with the elevated position of the shooting, it's just something you definitely don't expect to be. Obviously, on the ground, you think a shooter's coming from the back, the front, the side, somewhere, and, you know, you wouldn't expect it to be from the top of a hotel or the 30th floor. I mean, obviously, you could, based on history, that has happened before. Man, he got off the stage fast. I mean, I guess him running off the stage would probably tell the fans, like, oh. Look at him running. You get the fuck out of here. See you later, fans. You're on your own, you know. I thought, you think of country music, somebody had a gun here or something, you know. Maybe even Jason Aldean as a bouncer with a weapon, you know. There's nothing you could do, though. The guy in the building, there's no way you could shoot at that. There's no way to see that to take. You'd have to go into the building to take that guy out. It's one of the. Fortunately, it's one of the. You're not gonna see a concert near buildings like this anymore, too. That's gonna be another thing. You know, obviously the guy was in one of the. What is this? This lady's claiming that, this is something Keemstar tweeted out that came from Ryan McKinnell. Let's see what this girl has to say.
Yeah, so there was a lady who pushed her way forward into the concert venue into the first row, and she started messing with another lady and told us that we were all going to die tonight.
Well, this could be coincidence. I guess this girl is saying that some lady was crazy and she was moving herself towards everybody in the front row, and the lady was screaming at them all that they're all going to die tonight. I mean, that could just be coincidental, some idiot at a concert, but it's weird.
Do you know why she was saying that? I mean, was this after the shots were fired? Or?
It was about 45 minutes before the shots.
45 minutes before the shots were fired? I mean, it could just be coincidence or something, but I don't know. Security took her out.
How does that make you feel? I mean,
it makes me feel uncomfortable, especially coming here for my 21st birthday, not knowing if I'm safe, not even knowing if I'm safe going home tomorrow on an airplane. So.
Well, at least you're alive, you know. But that's crazy. I'm not going to sleep tonight, to be honest. Anybody near the incident or knows anybody? I mean, no one's going to sleep if you're out there. After the Boston thing happened, I didn't sleep. 9/11, I didn't sleep either. Oh, it looks like that video that...
We need your truck. We just need to get people over to the hospital, okay?
Okay, go ahead. Put them all in the back.
Okay. Can you pull over towards the side over there? You know what? This person right here. Hold up. Can we get this person in here?
Wow. Guy's just like, yo, we need your truck right now. I'm still waiting to hear about this press conference. It still hasn't started yet. You know, CNN said that police at 12:45. They are not looking for other shooters, says the police. It's a lone shooter. Usually is a lone gunman. Usually. Or almost always, right? This is crazy, man. Strip's on lockdown, still waiting for updates. So guys, what I'm going to do is... Yeah, that singer got off stage fast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to discontinue my broadcast of this because it's so late and I have so many things to do. If anything else happens, I will go live again. If something crazy happens, I'll go live again. If some big news happens on this, I'll probably make a video about it. Otherwise, I'll go live. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hope everybody's okay. There's a lot of people that know. A lot of people out there. And some people at the concert. So that's really messed up. Too bad I'm glad you guys are here. Too bad we're here like this for this shit. But it's awful. Love you guys. Hope everybody's okay. I mean, other than obviously some people aren't. And I just feel bad, man. Like, why are we here? Why does this happen? I don't know. I'll be on my Twitter account. I guess people told me pro-violence was there. This is just crazy, man. I'm trying to see if this other video just came in. We had more video that was sent to me, so I was taking a look at all of it. I'm still waiting to see what the update is on the cops, because they said, you know, I think it was, I mean, they always do this, but 25 minutes ago they were supposed to have a press conference. Trying to see if Twitter has any live feeds. Sometimes that starts happening around this time. Waiting for Metro to give press conference. That's what 8 News says out there in Vegas. Just terrifying photos. People hiding everywhere. And I would just get out of there. Shooting reported near the Mandalay Bay casino. Yeah, we know that. 2 are dead, 24 are wounded. Police say 1 suspect is down. Investigation continues. Also, based on what I heard, was that they're right now they're watching the tapes and the videos of the hotel. Anything that's being, you know, while this was all happening, security in the hotel was already going over suspicious videotape and footage that they have to show to cops. I'm sure the cops will comb through every bit of, you know, you'll have a different guy, assigned to each camera, for God's sake, to look through all this footage. But, you know, they do have stuff that was obvious to them, so they're looking at that right now. That's something the news isn't talking about, but, you know, that is something that I'm seeing that I can see that's going on. I'll be right back. I'm going to check one little thing before I get out of here, just in case it's something. If it's nothing, we'll see you, but I got something maybe coming up here. Be right back in just 1 second. It wasn't anything. It doesn't look like it's much of anything there. So we're where we're at, I guess. Alright guys, good night. I'll see you later if anything else happens. I had to scrap the original video I was doing.